continue where we have left from the previous class. And I hope you had a nice weekend. How was your weekend? How was it? Bhavana, turn on your video. How was your weekend? Dipti Rima, all of you, turn all of your videos. I just want to see all of you. All right. Chandu, Sekar, bless you. All right. Okay, Amit, happy to see all of you. Okay, Junaid. Yeah, okay, what happened to Gokul? Gokul is fine. Gorkonda, how is Gokul?
Sir, he is fine, sir.
He's fine.
Yes,
He's
sir.
not. Is he joining the classes? I have never seen him in the class.
I don't know, sir. I didn't ask him, but he is fine, sir. He's
He's
doing
fine.
good.
Okay.
Morning he joined, sir.
Morning he joined. Okay. I have never seen. Okay, happy to see you all. And like Sushmita, are you in the kitchen? Chandu, some of you may be just in the kitchen. I just want to confirm if you know one of you is in the kitchen cooking or drinking or sitting with the dogs and the cats and the everything. Because sometimes you faint like you are studying, but you are, only tasting the salt if the food is tasty. Amma, food is not tasty, and you say you are running, you are studying. All right. Lagavendra, are you cooking? I know you don't know how to cook, but we cannot see you. All right. So I can't see Lagavendra. And Pavan, are you riding bike? Where are you?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay. Raghavendra, what happened to Raghavendra? Some of you, I cannot confirm whether you are listening, you are not there. I just want to confirm. Raghavendra, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Turn on your video. Pavan, Sushumta, some of you are still even sleeping. It's 11 o'clock, you have to be awake. Come on. Okay, Sushumta, she's not okay. Raghavendra is okay, fine. Pavan, all right. And who else? I can see some of you, only 19. Okay, fine. Okay, Pavan is still getting ready probably. We shall see him at the end of the class. We hope you wake up, you are not sleeping, you are not in the kitchen, you are not on the bike, or you are outside on the bridge. You are following the class. Okay, all right. Okay, Chandra, okay, I can see you. Okay, fine. Ishan, I can see you. Jivan, I did not see you. All right. So I will see you at the end of the class. Biswajit is also in the room, is joining. All right. Okay. Where did we stop from the previous class? Okay, you can save your videos. You can set your MBs by turning them off. Whenever I call your name, you can turn on. So, but don't go to kitchen. Don't go to cook. Don't go to sit with the dogs and the cats and start to, to touch on them, be in the class. All right, so where did we stop from the previous class? Where did we stop from the previous class?
Network criteria.
Network criteria, thank you so much, Jivan. Okay, we stopped from the network criteria. So today I would like to have the continuity of where we have stopped. And I cannot see my, hold on 1 second. I cannot see this device. I cannot see, okay. Okay. I don't see my, okay. Thank you so much. So are you able to see the screen? Are you able to share the screen? So if I write, for example, if I write this here and you're able to see?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So I'm going to use this one for a while, and then I will come back to to my normal table. So we are looking to this year. Which day are we today? Which date are we? Anybody?
14.
14, right? We are 14. Oh, the month of September. September 2020. All right, so this is this end for today. So today I would like to share with you some important points which are used before we proceed to where we have left. And hold on. So there is something which is known as, are you able to see this device? Are you able to see it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what is this? For those who did maybe networking, what is this? When you see this, what is this? Huh? Huh?
Sir, router, sir.
A router. Okay, thank you. Some they say it's a router. All right. So for those who did not see this, for those who see this for the first time, this is known as, okay, this one is known as NIC. Write down NIC. So we are going to look to NIC. Okay, we are going to see to something which is known as NIC. Okay, look it back, see it again. When you see this one, as you can see here where I'm cycling, how do we call this port? How do we call this port? This is known as female port. Okay, female port. Okay, so these are the female port, which is called RG45. I think it's RG45. So these are female port. So when you have this female port, what do you need? You need a male port. So a male port, sometime when you have seen when you're connecting to network, it used to be like this now. I think it's like this. If I get it, let me try to get a male RG, then I will show you. A male RG, and then I will show you. So you can see these connectors and how they work. And we proceed because this is a part of network, all right? This is a part of network, and RG45. Okay, so this is so do you see, are you able to see? Sorry, let me paste it here to the next side. Sorry. All right, so as you can see, this one is known as what? This is known as male port. Okay, this is a male port. These are the male port, which is RG45, male port. So this one, it is a cable. If you remember the medium, you remember we use, there are some criteria or some characteristics which network needs. There is the end nodes, there is a medium, the medium can be the cable. So these are the male port which is used to connect where? To connect to our female port. So this is a hardware component. Every computer, every computer must have this component which is known as NIC. NIC stands for Network Interface Card. Let me write here. It's a network interface interface card. Okay, network interface card. So this stands for what? For NIC, network interface card. So the network interface card is a component. This is no, that one. This is a network interface card. the network interface card, this one, as you can see, it is a component, it's a hardware component. Every machine should possess it so that there can be a transmission of what? Of information. So we can transfer a data from one node to another node, from one computer to another node. So they will be interconnected of what? Of the computers, okay? Of the computers. I hope you have seen, even if you check your laptop, if you have a laptop, you will find this port, NIC. Okay, this port is connected to NIC. Means this hardware which allow the computer to access to the internet. All right. So I have shown you the connector which we use. Like these are known as the connectors. This cable is known as a connector. Okay, thank you for calling Roshan. Now Roshan is joining. So these are the main connectors which we use to connect them. So let me come back to my normal board and we continue. All right. So you have seen something known as network interface card. Write down the network interface card, NIC. NIC is what? Is a network interface card, okay? Is a network interface card which is used to connect to a network, okay? Which is used to connect to a network, so that machine can be able to interconnect. Okay, so these are the NIC. One more point which you have to name down here. One more point. Remember, we are going to look to the topic for today is a data flow. We are going to see the data flow. If the time permits, we shall also see the structure of the network. So one more point to understand here, NIC is also known as network adapter. Okay, you can call it a network adapter. And this is a very important component, all right? It's also known as LAN adapter. Okay, it's also known as LAN adapter. So it can be, okay, it can be wired or wireless. It can be wired or wireless, okay? NIC is used to share data, among or between computers, into brackets, put nodes, so that you can understand it. Are you clear with this one? So I hope you are clear with it. So this is known as what? NIC. So I just want to show you also some wired or some of wireless, okay? Wireless node. Let me come back to then another connector here, sorry. I hope I will come back to this one. I want to show you the wireless connector or NIC. Hold on, be there. I just want to come back to. Okay, so I have shown you that this one is what? I have shown you that this one is used for wired. You want to connect to you want to use this cable to connect to it. So what about a wireless? Let me show you a wireless connector there. And also you can have the knowledge of, it. Okay. So these are the what? These are the wireless connector or NIC. Okay, so whenever you see you have, I think you have the routers at your home. So we shall learn about the routers, but at this moment, I want to show you what NIC, network interface card. So this can be the wireless. So it can be the wireless. So it can transmit through wireless. All right. So how is going to be transmitted? Supposingly we have machine here which are connected. This is machine 1. And this machine 1, it has, you see every machine, they have like somewhere to connect either laptop. It is connected to another machine. Okay, it's connected to another machine. And this machine also, it's connected to another one here. Take it like this. And this machine also is connected to another one. So these are the wires, okay? These are the wires which we use, okay? These are the wires which we use, which has the main connector, and the laptop, they have what? The laptop, every laptop must have something known as NIC, and this one is known as, a cable, okay, cable. Okay, this is known as the cables. All right. So as you can see the diagram of this, the way we connect the laptop, can be wire or wireless. All right. So we are going to look now, how can the data be transmitted? We are going to see the transmission or the data flow, how the data are flowing. All right. So be there. I just want to come where we have left. Okay. All right. Sorry to switch on and off, just to give you the all examples so you can be able to understand where we are. Okay. So we are going to look something known as data flow. We are going to look to data flow. Data flow. When we say data flow, what do you understand? It is the way the data that are going to be exchanged between two nodes, okay? The two nodes. How the data are going to be exchanged between the two nodes? I just want to show you some example of a data flow, all right? I want to give you example of a data flow. Here, take this one as a node 1. Take this one as a node 1. And take this as a node 2. And take this as a node 2, the node 3. And this is node, so these are the 4th node. And here they're going to be another node, intermediate. Remember, this is intermediate node. It's a router. And they are connected. Remember, this also has a connector. And this one is also to be connected via wire. I'm talking via wire, right? They're connected here. Okay. And this is sending information. Take this. So now I send the name here. Let's say Roshan. Roshan, my friend, now is in the class. I send the name Roshan. Okay. This is Roshan or Gokur. So when I send this name Roshan, and I want to send, let me name them. This is me, okay, from me. And this is, let's say this is Pavan. This is Vendra, Raghavendra. This is going to be Amit. It's going to be Amit. I want to send the name Roshan to Raghavendra. All right, to Raghavendra, only to Raghavendra. So when I want to send the name Roshan to Raghavendra through a network, what do I have to do? I have to specify that Raghavendra has to receive information. But as you can see here, we have only one connector. We have one intermediate node. We have one node. So how to send to this one? Inside this node, it has to identify which one to receive the information. So what I want to say to the data flow, you see here, I'm one person, right? This is me, only one person. But here we have how many systems? 1, 2, 3 systems. Okay, so data is going to flow from me to multiple. But the multiple can be selected. There's something known as in a data flow, write down, unicast, okay? Unicast, let me try to underline here. So the unicast is a process of transmitting information, okay, to only one network, to one computer, one component, one node. Let me say one node only. As you can see here, we have how many? We have 3 nodes, but I want this Roshan to come to where? I want Roshan to come to Raghavendra. So this information will come, this information, Roshan will come here, and then I only selected Raghavendra. This is known as unicast. This is number 1 for data flow, unicast. Okay. Number two for data flow, we have something known as multicast. Multicast. What do you mean multicast? Multicast. Okay. Multicast. What is a multicast? Multicast.
2 or 3 person using.
Is what? Tell me again, Chandra.
Many members are using also. Maybe 2 or 3 members will be using same network.
Okay. Multicast is a process of sharing information between 2 or more at the same time. You see now I want whom did I name here? I don't remember this name whom I gave. Okay.
Pawan.
Oh, okay, fine. Okay, let me name this guy again as Shanamir. Let him be Shanamir. So this is Muhammad Shanamir. Okay, Shanamir. So now let's say I want to send Roshan, the name Roshan from this system, me, to Raghavendra and Roshan. What will I do? Then this Raghavendra, this Roshan will come also to Shanamir, which known as multicast. Not only a single person, but I'm going to send to multiple, to more than one. So it can be more than one. Let's say we have again one more data here. Let's say again we have one more data here. I mean one more node here. We have another node. Let me make them many. And this node, let me call it Junaid. Junaid is there? Yeah, Junaid. This machine is Junaid. All right. And this is known as multicast. Again, if I want to send Roshan to Junaid also, I will send. So as you can see, Shan, Raghavendra, and Junaid, I send them the same data, which is Roshan. But there's one system which is remaining. Are you getting? One system which is remaining. It's not shared. Okay. So when we want to share same data to all the people who are on the network, how do we call that one? How do we call? Now we have we have 3 nodes here. Let me come back to where we are. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. The receivers, 4 receivers. Okay, and we want to send the message to all of them. I want to send Roshan to Junaid, Shanamir, Raghavendra, and Amit. How do we call that one? How do we call? Anybody in the room? Anybody in the class to answer? How do we call? We have seen unicast. Okay. You have seen unicast, a process of transmitting information to one node only. And we have seen multicast, a process of sharing information between 2 or more at the same time. And then we want to send information to all. How do we call that one? First. Anybody in the room to try?
Multi-unicast.
Multicast, sir.
Multi?
Unicast.
Multi-unicast. Okay, thank you for bringing that name. He said multi-unicast. Okay, that's the first time to hear. Multi-unicast is the same as that one. No? We have seen multicast. Multi-unicast is a multicast. Cast is like, when we say the word cast, is like to throw. You can cast something, a blessing or a cast is a cast. All right, take that one. So when we say now we want to give to all, anybody else? Shamir, he said multi-cast. Okay, it's multiple cast. Okay, anybody else in the room?
Cast.
Anybody in the room?
Public cast.
Public cast, that's Junaid. Okay, public cast. All right, all right. Okay, okay. Public cast. Okay, without taking too much of time, is anybody to try again? Let me try to see. Jivan, you can try. Agnes, you can try. We want to send information to all as you are trying. As you are trying, we have a synchro node here, which we have had here. And then it is a single node we want to send to all. Okay, Lashan has to, sorry. So Lashan has to be sent, all right? So the information is coming. The information is coming to all of them. All of them they are receiving. All of them they are receiving. This is A, this is B. So this is C, this is D. So this process is known as, the third one, the third data flow is known as broadcast. Okay, have you had a broadcast, a radio broadcast? What about radio? For those who tune on that radio, everybody can listen. Okay, television. Let's say example, Surya. If you watch a Surya TV, or if you watch VJ TV, if you watch, is it a premium? I think it's a premium. From Tamil Nadu, there is a one channel which is government channel, which broadcasts the news. How do we call them? Well, maybe you don't.
News channel, sir.
Okay, okay, news agents. Okay, thank you. So when we say broadcast,
Broadcast channel.
Broadcast channel, yes. Broadcast is a process of transmitting information to all nodes which are on the network. That's it. So this is the three way of doing what? A data flow. The data can flow unicast, the data can flow multicast for selected people, and the data can flow broadcast. Okay, everybody who's in information, who is on the network can receive information, who is connected. So they are a way of connecting. For example, these, as you can see, they're connected. So you can take this as an example, but to the next, I will probably, for my time is very, the time is flying a lot. All right. So, for example, you may connect the machine in this way. This can be machine 1, okay? And this can be anybody. You can go to the Zoom link and tell me what was the topic for today, and then I will able to. What was the topic for today? Look the topic which I gave.
Data flow.
Okay. And
Physical structure of computer network.
Okay, okay. Data flow and physical structure of network. So as you can see, now the physical structure of a network, when you see like this, okay, this can be known as a tree, okay, as a structure, the way it is designed, okay, or this one can be known as what? What form do you see in this? What form are you seeing in this one? Which form? What a structure this network has?
Which one, sir?
Circular
This one which have, let me underline with the yellow one. This one which I have cycled with the yellow. Which structure is this?
ring topology, sir.
Link top, thank you. So it's a link. So when you see, it can be like a link, okay, or it can be like a tree. So that will be the next point which I'm going to discuss. So a data can be shared, okay? A data can flow in a form of ring, okay? Or a data can flow in a form of tree, or data can flow in the form of hybrid. So this session is going to end. So before we begin that one about the data flow, and I would like to tell you the physical structure for the network. Write down the physical structure of a network. Let me write down here. Physical structure of a network. So in this physical structure of a network, okay, in the physical structure of a network, we have two types of connection, okay, in the physical structure of a network. Number one, we have something known as point to point, okay, and we have number two, something known as multi point, okay, point to point and multi point. When we say point to point, we have a single transmitter and a single receiver. Point to point, but point to point, we have a single transmitter and a receiver, okay, point to point. Then when we say a transmitter can be a sender, right? You can name them as a sender. When we say we can draw like this, we can have a very drawing to this one to confirm this. We have a sender here. Sorry, this is not clear. Let me take a blue one. We have a transmitter here, okay, which are connected via a connection or a cable, okay. Okay, this is a transmitter. This is known as what? This is connected here, and we want to transmit. This is going to be the receiver, and it's going to be the transmitter. Okay, so this is known as point to point, single transmitter and receiver. There's one. And number two, we have seen multiple one. Now number two, we have seen multiple points. Sorry. Multiple points. When we say the multiple points, what do we mean multiple points? We have one transmitter. We have one transmitter here. Okay, one transmitter. Let's say it's going to be like a server. And in this one transmitter, we have multiple nodes. Multiple nodes are connected to this one. Okay, multiple nodes. Okay, these are the multiple nodes. This is a computer. So the computer, they're sharing the same link. For example, the TV cable, which you have at your home, the government cable. The many people, they connect to it, and they broadcast the same information to those people who have government cables. So as you can see, it is one we have a transmitter here, transmitter. Okay, we have a transmitter, and we have multiple receivers, multiple receivers. All right, so these, they come under what we have seen: unicast, multiple cast, and broadcast. Okay, so these are the type of connection. So when we look to another angle in this physical structure, we have the type of connection, and the number two, we have something known as we have a physical topology. Okay, in this physical structure, you can write the type of connection. Let me write it here, type of connection. We have two branches, type of connection. And also we can have something known as physical topology. Okay, so is where topology is coming under this one. All right, are you clear with this one? And when we say topology, physical topology. So when we say, now we are going to look to physical topology, important question which they used to ask many times. Physical topology. What is the word name topology mean? What topology means? When we say topology, okay? When we say topology, topology describes the way the computers connect to each other. Okay, the way the computer connect to each other by cable. Okay, because the physical topology, the way the computer they connect to each other by cable. And on the top of this also, right down here, something known as logical topology. Logical what? Topology. What is the logical topology? Anybody can say? Are you going to give a time to say, what is the logical topology? Junaid?